Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, first match of the final week of Season 16, and if the number of takes I've already done is any sign, this might get rough, but I think we have ourselves a win locked up. So I did remember to record the results of my last round. This is what it looked like. Fleet stood tall, so did Darth Revan on the top territory. He did take 3 shots up against Newt. And in the upper territory here, I tend to set a softer lineup when I feel like I have a win locked up, but he did take 2 shots up against Mon Mothma. My opponent for this week, this is what we are looking at here. We have a lot of green in the stats area, and he's got a lot of red when it comes down to the modding of his specific top characters. The way that breaks down is I'm in a slightly stronger guild. I have more lifetime banners, but at 676 he's got a solid and respectable amount of lifetime banners. I have advantages when it comes to the season stats, but his aren't too far behind. And then you see when it comes to Zetas, I have a massive advantage, but when it comes to individual gearing, he has some advantages there with more gear 13, more gear 12. I have more depth, but not as much as you usually see from my rosters. One of the big changes for this season is I have Jedi Master Luke unlocked, and we are now in a different tier of opponents. So we're going to see how this week looks. In terms of mods, I have more of everything except for the 25 plus speed mods. He has more 6-dot mods, but not too much more, so that tells me he's more careful with what he takes up to 6-dot mods, which is how I play and what I recommend. When it comes to the relic summary, he has a lot of mid and lower relics. That's smart, that's what I would be doing. And then when we come down to the roster, you see I have Jedi Master Luke, but he doesn't have the ultimate, he's not at relics. And we're going up against the Kylo, but the Kylo doesn't have an ultimate. And from his Grand Arena history, I'm not expecting to see him. He's been very consistent with his history, and I'm expecting to see the same defense he always plays. And if he didn't, then we might be in trouble. Now, he has advantages in speeds with everything else. I don't expect it to be an issue based on how he uses some of these characters, but we will see how it goes. The Revan, Darth Revan's going to be on defense. His Gas and Jedi Knight Revan are going to be on offense. Jedi Knight Luke is going to be on offense. So I'm only expecting to see Darth Revan out of these characters. Now when it comes to the rest of these key characters, we'll be seeing Padme, we'll be seeing Geos, but that's about it. And then when it comes to the ships, I have a slight advantage with my Malevolence, but that's it. And he splits them up between offense and defense. I'm hoping that by putting both my Malevolence and Negotiator on defense, he is tripped up by that, maybe takes an extra battle. But they can counter. He has the ships he needs to counter my defense, so we will see how that goes. Now let me shift over to breaking this stuff down in-game. So in-game here, we're going up against the Last Order. We'll just take a quick glance here at his roster. We'll sort this by gear tier. So most of these relics are going to be related to Galactic Legends and going after Jedi Knight Luke. But you can see he has a couple others, specifically the droid ones, like going after the gas event, that are above mine. And we are going to see them on defense. Let's jump in game, or jump into the Grand Arenas. We'll break down his defense first. This is so far everything that I was expecting to see. Mother Talzin, Newt, Rex, Grievous. This is all what I planned for. And on this bottom territory, we're looking at Darth Revan, Padme, and Geos. So far, I think we are going to be great, because I did set down a very strong defense, at least for what I usually put down. So we've got Ventress, Newt, Darth Revan. This is usually what I'm putting in this territory because they absorb a lot of teams and counters. On the top wall here, a couple different things. We have Mon Mothma, which we sometimes throw in. We have put Jedi Master Luke on defense, mainly because I don't have an expected use for him. He's new to me, so I don't really have any... I haven't completely mastered how to use him, and I don't need him for any of the counters I'm planning, and by putting him on defense, this might be more of a nuisance for him than what he normally does. He does a lot of undersized wins, he does a lot of solos, and I want to put things on defense he's not used to seeing. So we got this Resistance Heroes teams and this Talzin team. This wall's a little soft, but there's a couple things here that might prove problematic. This Bastila Jedi Master Luke team would be better with Watt, but I've plans for Watt on offense. On the bottom territory here, we got Grievous, we got Padme that we normally set down, but I added CLS, and this this Old Ben team we see from time to time on my defenses, and now that he's at Relic 5, this should be a little bit more annoying, but not significantly more. I didn't want to go too much deeper. I'm hoping that he miscalculates on that one. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. That's kind of a Hail Mary kind of team, but it's better than throwing like Bounty Hunters or Kylo on defense that I know he's going to probably solo based on how he uses his roster. So we're going to jump in here. We are doing Jedi Knight Luke against Darth Revan. We're going to go check out this back territory and make sure that he hasn't changed things up, but based on what we're seeing, I'm expecting everything to be the same. I'm just going to turn down the music. I feel like the music's a little loud. But let me know how the levels usually sound. Alright, what do I'm gonna go after Bastila. The Foresight is why I didn't want to do it, but she annoys me more. That's basically useless right now until Darth Revan's gone. We may have been misplaying this. It's gonna drain life. Alright. Let's see if we can take him out. I am very worried right now. We're being a little reckless, but we're fine. I didn't pay attention to what relic levels were on those guys, actually. That could have been an issue. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we are going to be doing Jedi Knight Revan here, and then we are going to be doing Vader up against the Geos. Let's see what kind of pace we can keep this at. But since I have planned out my offensive strategy, I think we can keep this at a good pace. boost that turn meter. This one might take a while. I'm gonna save that because the turn meter is at a point where Yoda's gonna take a turn soon anyway. That's a little scary. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. All right. I'm gonna avoid that counter from Anakin. All right. We need to get the strategic advantage onto Yoda. It was a mistake to have not done it earlier. We will make up for that right now. But now we can't do that swap. We'll spread those buffs, partly because Revan isn't going to get it. I don't want too many. Come on. We're going to time out, are we? Come on. Let's get that free hit. Spread some buffs. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time. Come on. Okay. Now it looks like I don't have a plan for Traya. I don't know if I like this. And I haven't looked what's a good 3v3 team for this. We're going to be slow, there's going to be preloaded, but they're not going to have stacks of courage yet. This is what we're going to do. We'll do the fracture. Isolate over here. Swap with Nihilus, keep those cools down going. I should have fractured, whatever. Okay. Wish we would have done it the first time through, but that's fine. Let's check out this back wall. I'm expecting Bounty Hunters, Old Republic, and something we haven't seen yet. What is that? Kylo. Oh, and Mon Mothma. Yeah, alright. That's still everything we were expecting. I'm hoping my JTR, now that I have her at Relic 7 for Jedi Master Luke, and R2 is at Relic 6 or 7, we can beat this even though my BB-8 is Gear 11. And that's what we're trying. But now, what do we want to take next? Let me take a look at this Grievous team. Alright, we're fine here. We're going to do Rex and the clones here. I felt like the last time I tried this, which was actually my first time doing it, was a little sloppy. So I'm hoping we can get this a little cleaner. The one thing I was thinking about last time was I did form up right away. I'm looking at where the turn meters are. I think we don't do it. Because we're going to get buff immunity, and now we can cleanse it. Let's work on these stacks. I need to form up. A little scary. Let's bring down these stacks more before B1 goes. That sacrifice was way earlier than I would have liked. I think we get an aerial advantage right now. Yeah. This isn't all that clean, at least at my relic levels. But it is nice. And it does free up a lot of things. And that I will take. Alright, we were going to do a Jango solo. We probably could solo it, couldn't we? We're just gonna undersize it. Yeah, let's do the assists. This is why Karg is here. Would you guys stop stunning my boy? You gotta be kidding me. Stop stunning him. Like, this is why I love Relic Jango, but this has been a sloppy battle. And I know Talzin lead is like boosting all the potency and stuff. Maybe I need to mod my boy differently. Certainly wanted a faster and maybe a little cleaner bit of a battle. Maybe I could have just done like Bosk lead, and Jango probably would have been better. We didn't get that tenacity boost. Alright, we'll come back to that stuff. My plan was for here was Palpatine and Gas to clear up those teams. But I think we got to focus on this Kylo team first. Because right now the plan is dependent on BB-8 surviving long enough to be relevant. It might finally be time to bring him to Gear 12. Leave her alone, Kylo. I should also need to check her mods. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is going to go well. For a couple reasons. One, I think my JTR is too slow. And the aforementioned BB-8 situation. Let's go for the come on. R2, this is a little pathetic. I think if I don't die, I'm going to just retreat. Alright. She's not ready. Unfortunately, I think that means we need to use gas here. We still have Han and Chewie. Alright, we'll come back to that. This has been one of my go-to 3v3 teams. I just love them together. Let's see if we can get some health back on B2. Oops. I guess I should have just won that a moment ago. I didn't think Rollo would take him out. All right. We're gonna keep going here. We're gonna do Hux here was the plan. Let's choose the leader first. Get advantage up. Get those sweet counters. Ooh. Perfect. I think we go after CAD. Because I knew once we got through his protection, he'd go down. Now what I'm thinking about is changing things up a tiny bit. We do have... Padme needed a little bit more, and this Hux team, or not, his Kylo team, my JTR couldn't handle. I really... This is about Rex. Let's take a look at Rex again. We got Rex, we got 5s. You know what would be nice? Is if we could get Mando to take him out. It's all about surviving long enough. Just don't know if Bosk is the best lead. Because we're probably not going first. Rex is going to go first. He's going to form up. 5s is going to be going. I just don't trust Aurra Sing to do this. We're gonna try it. Yeah, so that's happening the way I thought. Sure. Sure. Let's do that because she'll get a turn meter or has a chance to. We'll taunt. Get some more buffs up. And protect everyone else. What I need is this. Where we are in that okay. Almost to the contract. But aerial advantage is about to happen. Contract. Right? Or one more? Perfect. But we gotta take out 5s. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get through Rex quick enough. I should have just done a basic, not the special there. Oh, wrong. Oh, actually, not awful. Not awful. Stay alive. Okay. Okay. This is a win. I need to work on Aurra more. We're going to go with the basic because it's the chance to stun that is really what's nice there. And the turn meter boost. I should look at her Zetas too, but if I remember right, and I doubt that I am, it's that her Zetas mattered more for the raid bosses. Like she was designed in a way to be relevant for Traya, even though she never really was. Like the community found better teams and better solutions. I was going to use Pelp here, but I was also going to... I was planning on having Thrawn when I was going to do this originally. Alright, we're going to use gas here. I guess I shouldn't have chanced it. I wanted to know. Could have just brought gas in here. JTR could be cleaning up that Old Republic, no problem. But I needed to know that she is inadequate right now, still. The other difference is Sith Trooper is here. Usually we've come up against like a Fox or a First Order officer. Let's get Daze. Let's Dispel. There we go. Wish we had that relic Kylo that I want. So we could solo that Old Republic team. Thing is, we can be bringing lots of things up against that. It's the droidica we gotta be careful about. We got dispels. It's my rebel leader situation. I think we do this. Han and Chewie should just burn their way through it. We can stun droidica and keep droidica under control. Maybe I should have brought in Captain Han. Let's dispel. Wonderful. I don't know why we're doing this. I figure we have enough damage here, and IG-11 will be dispelling the daze frequently enough. Maybe we can just get a stun on her. We'll save that for a turn. Wish the basic was better. Good banners, it's fine. It was boring. Wait, let's think about this. Let's think about this. What's harder here? I feel like we can take multiple teams up against the Malevolence here, especially because it's a 6-star Hyena Bomber. But I feel like if we don't have options up against Akbar, We need to take Akbar against Akbar. Because I don't trust those other ships to win this battle. And maybe that's my own issue. Okay. Alright, so now we got the Malevolence. We'll start with Empire. Just because my gear is better here. Waiting for the dogs to stop. Okay, let's start. See if we can land a target lock. Perfect. Let's keep at it. Let's do the heal. Keep at this hyena bomber. Faster we get it out, the better. Perfect. I hate you. That was like the worst possible thing that could have happened. And the bomber's gone, so we're gonna just stick it out, see if we get lucky. I don't think we are now. Especially because I didn't bring another tank with me. Yeah. It's fine. Why? No. I don't know if this is something I should be doing at my gear levels. Because I don't know how the speeds are going to match up. Sure. Leave him alone. We'll do this one first. Give everybody turn meter. Let's go for the stun. Let's do this one on Kylo. Get the assist. Get the advantage. We'll put hunted here. I'm still feeling hunted out. Alright. I'm starting to get scared. Let's do the big hit. Let's get another big hit out there. Let's go. Actually, no, let's just stun IG-88. Let's throw a tank on the field. I guess I have no idea how his taunt works. See if we can take out Soldier. No! We should have just taken out IG-88. I was hoping we'd last longer. Okay. Well, it's another ship down. You know, now that I think about it, I should have brought in Holdo first. Maybe not. I just feel like the Houndstooth would have taken on those bugs a little bit better. Alright, we're taking out IG-88. He's going to be healing those droids, and it'll give us a quicker advantage. We did the basic on the Falcon because I wanted to get Foresight there before the Falcon's turn. Oh! I keep using these specials to get the ultimate out. What? There's no buzz droids. Let's just focus here. You know what? Let's just do that. Okay. Had to go deep into the fleets. But that's good. We dropped 2 other battles throughout here. I think my opponent also gets a full clear. It's a matter of who's going to have done it more cleanly. I don't think he's going to be able to one-shot everything. I do think he will. Yeah, we'll see if we stay undefeated. But I have a few advantages. And my defense is much tougher than what he normally deals with. So I don't think it's going to be clean on his side. But now let's switch over to the new account. Actually, before the new account, we will claim a feat. Claim that. We'll double check what the new ranking is. We're climbing up there. We'll see what holds. That was a lot of dropped battles. We're back with the new account. I did drop the last battle. My opponent came back, cleared my Geos, and then cleared the rest. So he was able to win that one because I got stuck behind his arena team. So I've dropped 1 battle this season between both accounts. So let's check what we got to go up against this time. I don't think this is his arena team, but it is a decent team. I think, if I remember, his arena team was Bastila. We'll check in a second. But we got Talzin, we got Empire. So, let's do a quick double check here. Oh no, he is Revan. Revan. So hopefully he saved that for offense. And now here, we'll probably use my own Palpatine. We need to get through this Night Sister team. It is pretty strong and respectable. I think what we're gonna try and do, and I don't like it, is bounty hunters. We basically need Boba Fett to execute, is what we're hoping for. We might need to come back in with a couple attempts. You know what, let's get those debuffs going. We don't have a taunt or anything to worry about. I do want Boba Fett around. I don't want to take out Talzin yet. Because the revive situation, that's only going to be working with Jango's Omega. Alright, fine. This is what I want. So we got bounty hunters, we got Kylo. Yeah, we'll be using my arena team against his Palpatine. Let's check what Zeta this is. Probably Merciless Massacre. Yeah. We Phoenix. I think Phoenix might actually be decent here. Because there's not too many debuffs, and without the leadership, the debuffs aren't as big of a deal. Okay. Can dispel that. Take it out. Okay. Boba Fett, Cad Bane, Zalbar. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put any ability mats on that leadership for Piet. I wanted to do that. Offense and potency. So I want to do that. We're just going to do this. The Veer's lead is just not good enough on its own to warrant losing one of these guys. I should say the Veer's lead without the Zeta where I have it at. The speed boost is nice, but Range Trooper is nicer. Stormtrooper with Piet is nicer. Perfect. I am going to be doing a update on the new account. Tomorrow I'm going to record it. We'll either put that out tomorrow or we will put it out on Friday. I'm planning on doing those monthly from now on. Let me know what you guys think of that kind of cadence. It's been 4 weeks since the last one, so we are at week 20 now on this new account. I think monthly updates is going to be the best way to go to have the most amount of relevant info. I think week to week or even bi-weekly, not too much is happening. Because really, the big progress is happening with credit heists. Like it's fairly flat, and then you get the infusion of credits from credit heists is when the progress happens. Let's land these ability blocks. Did I have the Zeta on Merciless Massacre last round? I think I did. I did it last week, I think. I don't remember if I did it before last week's Grand Arena sign up. perfect. I just wanted to keep landing that ability block. Not quite enough. That may have been a mistake. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. How come that worked for you? Mine is so much better geared than yours. I don't know how I played that. I'm not going to rewatch it, but I definitely did some dumb stuff there. His is gear 9. Mine's gear... I think I'm gear 11. Alright, well, hopefully that doesn't cause a disaster where I'm not able to beat this. I'm doing the lead with Luke because he has tenacity up. Or not tenacity up, he's boosting everyone's tenacity. I'm hoping it would do something which it's not. Do I go after Vader first? I think I messed this up. I don't think I can win this now. I don't think I have anyone who can do enough damage because Vader's going to keep healing. I was too confident. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Because I'm out of good characters. I'm bringing in these guys because they have healing immunity. Yeah, no, we're done. This is a loss. That's all my strong teams that can handle something this strong. Yeah, I don't know what I did to misplay that, but it was dumb. Yeah, one, focusing on Thrawn too much. But I just saw how low his health was. Oh, yeah, this isn't going to work either. Let's look at Scoundrels real quick. And we'll call it an end to this. These guys are just too weak. Like, these guys are too weak, but I'm just going to throw them in to show the mechanics are a little interesting with the cleanse. Like, this is the type of team that could do it if they weren't so low gear and low level. Let's definitely do that. Yeah, see. Alright, that's an end. Kind of deflating after a good first round on the main account. Because really what I care about is the full clears. I don't even care about a win. Because the credits, I want those credits. That's 160,000 credits left on the table. Alright, we will wrap it up there. I have a video for the new account coming. There's going to be another talk video coming as soon as the tech or the next kit is revealed. Not tech. Tech was last week. There's a tech developer insight. Somebody's going to be revealed tomorrow, so I'll have a video out on that as well. And then there's a video I'm behind on that I'm still working on trying to get out as soon as possible. So thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for those videos. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.